Hello everyone, RGD here with something different for you. I want to talk about Firewatch. Full disclosure, I haven't actually played the game. My system can't handle it, sadly. This game caught my attention when one particular LPer dumped an entire playthrough's worth of videos in 2 days. Although it's not unusual for this guy to latch onto a game and binge play it, it's very unusual to see so many videos posted so rapidly, so I had to see what this new game was about. A mystery, adventure-style game set in Yellowstone? I was in. But no, like many modern games, I just can't swing it with this rig. I have watched it played from multiple sources, and I've read a fair bit about what's been written about it, including loads of comments both during and after the playthroughs. I will do my best to keep things vague, but spoilers are possible, so listen with caution. I see two main themes in all this content I've absorbed. Hatred for the ending, and theory after theory about what's really going on. I find it curious that so many people are still looking for secrets and conspiracies in this game. If you're still trying to figure out this game after having finished it, please listen to me. You have been had. Yes, Firewatch is the biggest troll job in gaming today. I don't mean that it's mean-spirited or not worth your trouble. I highly recommend the game. But I mean that the developers play expertly with your brain and how it works. Let's read the developers' game summary, and I quote, "Firewatch is a mystery." Stop. Right there, they've got you on the hook. You see, when you go into a mystery, game, movie, book, oral story, or whatever the medium, you have certain expectations and presuppositions based on your previous experience with mysteries. Your brain says something like, okay, a mystery. I've seen these before. Let's get ready to look for clues everywhere. Expect the unexpected, especially a big plot twist at the end. There's something sinister coming, so don't trust anyone. And you can't rule out any kind of conspiracy. We're in the woods, so there can be crazy campers, bears, heck, even aliens. And on it goes. And the game wants you to run wild with every theory your brain can come up with. The devs planted seeds for seemingly everything under the sun. I'll admit it, I played along. Fairly early on, I did have the idea that everything in the game was a red herring and there was absolutely nothing going on, but it was just one of many ideas. Campo Santo could bank on the fact that since you've seen so many ways of twisting a plot, you could never be certain what might be coming until it was all over. They used this fact to play us all like guitars, and they're brilliant for it. Don't misunderstand me, they didn't lie. There is a mystery. At its core, a mystery is something unknown that is to be revealed. That happens in Firewatch. But it's done in a very realistic manner. The unknown story is moving, and the reveal is striking, but not in a Hollywood style. It's very frank and real. I find the story moving because it's easy to imagine myself in that situation and emulate the emotional reaction that would result. And the big reveal was very much a big event if you let yourself get immersed. But the game's finale has left many people feeling like it was rushed, or cut off short, or generally flat and uninspired. Actually, I feel the ending makes the whole thing even more believable. There's a straightforward explanation for everything that happens, and most of your hand-wringing through the game was for nothing. I think Henry put it well when, in an early exchange with Delilah, says, "It is what it is." What makes a good story? Should there be a point, a moral, a happy ending, an ending at all? The mechanisms involved vary, and the expectations are often cultural. I believe it to be universal, that an effective story draws you in. The more a storyteller engages you with his characters and events, the more satisfactory his performance, the better he can accomplish whatever his aim. Can we not relate to getting paranoid about strange happenings? Inside or outside, we've all been in a dark setting and had moments where we imagine movement or get creeped out by some shift in the shadows. Or maybe we get a small piece of a story, one side of a phone call, or a third-hand rumor about something someone said or did. Ever take that little nugget and come to the conclusion you're being cheated on, deceived, plotted against, mocked, or derided? It happens most every day. Our brain wants to connect dots and fill in the blanks. When we only have fractions of the truth, or even what we think to be true, we so eagerly fill in the rest. It's all very logical based on our conclusions, but may have nothing to do with reality. And what is the story of Firewatch at its core? It's a man with a boring and isolated seasonal job. He has little in the world but a load of time to kill. With so little ability to confirm information or even to obtain information from the outside world, his mind is free to spin around in its circle of speculation for hour after day, after week, after month. Sprinkle in a few legitimate strange happenings, and you get the dizzying spectacle of near madness you see in Firewatch. The sum total is a fascinating experience. It is a captivating and absorbing piece of exploration. And the ending? It won't be what you want it to be. It won't satisfy your expectations or even desires. But it sure feels real. And it sure as heck makes you think. Which is what Camposanto wanted you to do all along. Well played, Firewatch. You had us from the start. This is Retro Gamer Dad saying farewell.